is, he does, but he changed his name to Henry the Fiddler. It's his legal name. And he's going to come up here and play a song that I refuse to touch because I don't know how. I'll tell you though, a church offered to pay me $200 to come and do a service where they just wanted me to play The Devil Went Down to Georgia. And I'd avoided it all my life, my career, and I decided $200, that was too big of a temptation to refuse. So I embarked upon a study of that tune, The Devil Went Down to Georgia. And I gained a whole new respect for the composer of that tune. It's Charlie Daniels, of course. And here he is, Charlie Daniels.
All right, Fiesta, thank you all. Can you hear me okay out there?
Yes.
Good. Thank you for coming to today's show. For those of you who didn't hear about the request list, we have some little quarter sheets up here. If you're just coming in and you didn't get one, and you've got a tune you want to hear, instead of yelling it out, just come up and get a piece of paper and put your request in the request box. And since The Devil Went Down to Georgia and Turkey in the Straw and Orange Blossom Special are already in the show, you don't have to waste your time writing those down, because I know that's what everybody wants to hear, so we made sure we're going to put them in. Well, the devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind. He was way behind, and he was willing to make a deal. When he came across this young man sawing out a fiddle and playing it hot, whoops, and the devil jumped up on a hickory stump and said, "Let me tell you what." That really blew my mind. I don't even know where I am anymore. The boy said, "My name's Johnny, and it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet. You're going to the restaurant, and best there's ever been." Well, the devil opened up his case, said, "I'll start this show," and fire flew from his fingertips as he rosined up the bow, and he pulled the bow across the strings and made an evil hiss. But that was the evil hiss. And then the band demons joined in and sounded something like this. When the devil finished, Johnny said, "Well, you're a pretty good old son, but sit down in that chair right there and let me show you how it's done." He played "Fire in the Mountain, Run Boy Run." Devil's in the house of the rising sun. Chicken in the bread pan picking out dough. Grande is your dog bite from shell. No. Smoke. That's what I like to see, those hands clapping and toes tapping. Well, the devil bowed his head because he knew that he'd been beat. And he laid that golden fiddle on the ground at Johnny's feet. Johnny said, "Devil, just come on back anytime you want to try again. I done told you once, you son of a bitch, I'm the best there's ever been." He played "Fire in the Mountain, Run Boy Run." Devil's in the house of the rising sun. Chicken in the bread pan picking out dough. Grande is your dog bite, don't show no. Fast.
That was fantastic. Yeah, I think you would have done a lot better if you wore your hat, though.
Okay, I'm filming, so I want to know which one you think. to kind of match his blue one. I've got
The one with the
I got the
propeller.
one with the propeller. I've got the kind of all the different colors, and then here's a nice red one here that says Mountain View, Arkansas. Anybody ever heard of Mountain View, Arkansas? Great. Okay, let's take a quick vote. All those for the propeller? Take hands down. And just the red hat. And the hippie multicolored. Well, being that I'm an old hippie, that's the one we're going to go with. All right. I give you now Mr. Doc Rolland and the Orange Blossom Special.
It's Dr. Doc to you.
Anybody? Anybody else with a whistle?
Well, look yonder coming,
Blow it whenever you feel like.
coming down that railroad track. Look yonder coming, coming down that railroad track. It's that orange blossom special, bringing my baby back. See, Henry, I can wiggle too. Well, you talk about your traveling. Yeah, she's the fastest train on the line. Talk about your traveling. She's the fastest train on the line. It's that orange blossom special. Roll down that seaboard line. Downhill, downhill. Thanks, Jim. I so do appreciate a discerning audience.
Oh, boy.
You know, I have to tell you, I'm just so tickled to be here. I'm just tickled to death to be here. I have to tell you, folks, that Henry and I have known each other for 5 decades, a little more than 5 decades. We ran into each other in Quartzsite, Arizona, and I had my fiddle with me, and I might have been coming back from playing some event in California, maybe. And Henry was there always with his fiddle. And I really admired the way he was getting around on those bowing things. And I struck up a conversation, and which he's forgotten, but he's getting it back, right? I think you remember it now a little bit. But we were sort of acquaintances, and we've kept running into each other over the years at fiddle contests, And we have never ever played together until right now. And I've been a judge at Fiddle Contest when he was competing, and maybe vice versa, I don't know. But this is a real treat for me, especially, now in my 80th, not 80th decade. Anyway, you get the Henry, why don't we show these folks something that has that beautiful harmony that two fiddles can make?
Sure, that'd be great. How many people saw the Ken Burns video on television? It was his first one on the Civil War. What was that, like 20, 30 years ago? Remember that song in there? A lot of people don't know the name, but it's called the Ashokan Farewell. And it's gone all over the world, and we thought we would do the Ashokan Farewell for you in harmony. By the way, before we do it, I just wanted to ask you something. Now, Glenda, you all know Glenda in the office, she does the activities. She called me up and said, Henry, we had some dueling pianos here, and I thought maybe we could get dueling fiddlers. How's that sound? Is that true? You had a dueling piano show here?
Yes.
Well, I've never done a dueling fiddler show, but I told her I would call my best fiddlers and see if we can put one together. So I called Doc here, and here we are. Anyway, the Ashokan Farewell. You know, did you hear him say that he was tickled to death to be here? I think he did, didn't he? Doc, haven't I ever told you about
You caught me in a compromising position.
Haven't I ever told you about the time I was in Japan and I told those people that I was tickled to death to be there?
Tell me about it again, because my memory is not what it used to be.
Okay, so this was probably 20, 30 years ago. You know, I'm putting on a show in Japan. I told those people I was tickled to death to be there, and they all looked at each other with. I figured I must have made a faux pas, you know. I come to find out at the end of the show what happened. They had a translator translating all my words from English into Japanese. This lady says, Henry, when you're in a foreign country, you don't want to say those words because our translator translated, I'm tickled to death to be here until he scratches himself until he dies. Anyway, here. Oh, you know, I was gonna do that one. What is it?
The class was playing or what?
No, I get a lot of requests for this tune called, what's the name of it? Oh, it's about a bumblebee. The Flight of the Bumblebee? You all remember the Flight of the Bumblebee. For those of you who don't know, Flight of the Bumblebee was written by Rimsky-Korsakov, and it was the theme song for a radio program called, let's see if anybody knows. Do you know the name of the radio program that used Flight of the Bumblebee as a theme song? Did I stump all that? You know, you guys are supposed to be stumping us. It was called the Green Hornet. Green Hornet. Okay. So, ready?
Take away.
Buckle your seatbelts. Here we go. Faster. Got it. Well, can you play that thing?
No, I can't play Flight of the Bumblebee. I can do a Bumblebee song.
Let's hear it.
You know, I had a girlfriend once, well, I won't go into that. This is called, well, I kind of made it up, but it's called When the Bumblebee Hit the Fence Post.
All right, I'm ready. Definitely a different version of the Bumblebee. Okay, what do we got next on the show here?
The one that you said they couldn't request. Turkey in the straws. What you said?
Oh yeah,
Told them not to
I
request.
told you I knew there was going to be 3 tunes everybody wanted to hear, so I just said we'll just have to put them in the show. So let's see, we've already done.
Devil and Orange.
We've already done The Devil Went Down to Georgia. By the way, The Devil Went Down to Georgia came out in 1979. Orange Blossom was 39 in Florida. And believe it or not, Turkey in the Straw goes so far back into the 1800s. And before Turkey in the Straw, it was called Old Zip Coon.
Yeah, it came
Did
across
anybody
the
know that?
Fiddlers.
Heard of Old Zip Coon? Hey, listen to this. Have you ever heard these lyrics? Well, there was a little man with a dimple on his chin, and he played all night on his violin. He always played in time, and he always played in tune, and he always played everything but Old Zip Coon. Zee zum zum, zee zum, zee zum zum, zee zum. He played all night by the light of the moon. He never played anything but Old Zip Coon. That's where it's taking the
Now that's that's something new. I learned something. Thank you for teaching me that.
Yeah, old Zip Coon.
But,
All right, let's see.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and play the version I know, okay? Turkey
Yeah,
on a Straw.
I can't remember. Yeah, just start it off. Oh, by the way, here we go. All right, Turkey and Straw.
Well, I had a little chicken and she wouldn't lay an egg. I poured hot water up and down her leg. The little chicken cackled down, the little chicken back down. The dad burned thing laid a hard-boiled egg. Turkey in a straw, ha ha ha. Wait a second, I forgot to tell you, you got to sing that part. So whenever you hear me sing Turkey in the Straw, you go, ha ha ha. And then the big climax, Turkey in the hay, hey, hey, hey. Then comes the part that's kind of fun, especially if you're getting stiff like me. You just go, kick him in the pants, sock him in the jaw, and do a little dance called Turkey in the Straw. Turkey in the straw, ha ha ha. Turkey in the hay, hey, hey, hey. Kick him in the pants, sock him in the jaw, and do a little dance called Turkey in the Straw. Well, old Farmer Brown had an awful scare. He got chased by an old grizzly bear. Folks all thought that he lost his mind to run 10 miles with a bear behind. Turkey in the straw, ha ha ha. Turkey in the hay, hey, hey, hey. Kick him in the pants, sock him in the jaw, and do a little dance called Turkey in the Straw. Now I went out for a walk around the block. I walked right into a bakery shop and I fished a donut out of the grease and I handed the lady my 5-cent piece. She looked at the nickel and she looked at me and said, "This nickel's no good. You see, there's a hole in the nickel. It's all the way through." I said, "Lady, there's a hole in the donut too. Turkey in the straw, ha ha ha. Turkey in the hay, hey, hey, hey. Kick him in the pants, sock him in the jaw, and do a little dance called Turkey in the Straw."
Well, I got a little story about that Turkey in the Straw. Now, I was working up in Colorado. By the way, I'm a snowbird down from Denver area, and I'll be going back up after St. Patrick's Day. And so, you know, I do a lot of shows up in Colorado, actually all over the country and all over the world. But I was playing for a day camp up there in the Denver area, and we did that Turkey in the Straw. And I had 3 Girl Scouts in the audience. Raise their hand. "Hey, Henry, we know that one. We do it at Girl Scout camp around the campfire, but we got words for it, a little different, and it's got a little skit that goes with it." So I said, "Okay, I want to hear these words, and I want to see this skit." So it was so good, I'm going to do it for you right now. All right? So. Well, I ran around the corner and I ran around the block and I ran right into a donut shop. Well, I picked up a donut and I wiped off the grease and I handed the lady a 5-cent piece. Well, she looked at the nickel and she looked at me and she said, "This money's no good, you see. There's a hole in the middle and it goes right through." And I said, "There's a hole in your donut too. Thanks for the donut, toodaloo." All right, so if you had dueling banjos, excuse me, you had dueling pianos, I said, Doc, we gotta do something for dueling with our fiddles. You know that song, Dueling Banjos? Yeah. It was in that movie Deliverance, remember? Yeah. Shall we give it a try here?
I'm sorry, I would have brought my banjo, but, well, we had a fox get in the chicken coop, and my wife took the strings off my banjo, and she had to repair the chicken shed, and so I didn't bring my banjo.
Well, let's try Dueling Fiddlers, huh? All right, let's see now. We just put this show together at the last minute. Now, who was supposed to start this?
Well, I'm just following your lead, so.
All right.
That's the minor version. Not that I'm a minor.
You know, I used to go to the Mardi Gras in New Orleans way back when I was a young hippie in the 70s. And that was when Deliverance was, you know, it was the big hit, you know, on the silver screen. Every other request was Dueling Banjos. After 234 of them, I got sick and tired of playing that tune. I said, I'll do that if you'll help me out. And I changed the name to Dueling Fiddler and Audience.
Sounds good.
I think we better get
Put them to work. Why should we be the only ones suffering up here?
All right. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to point the finger or the bow at you, and you're to sing la 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 la. Want to give it a try?
That'll be a Lollapalooza.
All right. We'll see how it comes up. How this comes out. Here we go.
La 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 la. La 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 la.
Well, they're good.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
La 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 That sure was a lot more fun than playing it for the 237th time. So yeah, that's my experience with that dueling banjos thing. Well, you know, 2 days, and we got this big special day, so I thought we'd better do something. We haven't had a single. Well, we have been singing along. You're a great bunch. How about everybody knows the words, so let me call you sweetheart? Let's do that one. All right? Valentine's Day.
Is that loud enough? It sounds pretty quiet.
Now, what does that have to do with Valentine's Day?
So I'm trying to make sure they can hear the piano when you play it.
Can you hear the piano?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
What did we decide to do? Piano. Yeah. You want me to?
Yeah, you better either that or play fiddle, whatever you prefer.
You play the fiddle. I'll do the piano.
Okay.
Piano was my first instrument. I was 7 years old and I started on the violin when I was 9. So let's get a key. Key of G.
G will be good for me.
Key of G.
First key of F sharp would be even better.
Here we go.
I'm having fun here, Henry.
Oh, I am too. For a show that we.
Yeah, I got a question for you, Henry.
For a show.
Are you hard? Are you hard up for money?
Am I hard of what?
Hard up for money.
Oh, I thought you said am I hard up for hearing?
No. I was just wondering. I mean, instead of pants, you wear those where they half off.
Oh, I like to be comfortable.
Okay.
I mean, what can I say?
I thought. Okay.
You know, everywhere I go, they're always teaching me new things. I like to put them in the show. And you know that thing at the end there, shaving a haircut? I had one lady, she said, Henry, I'm from Sterling, Illinois. We used to say down by the gas house, free beer. I've been collecting them now for darn near 5 decades, you know. I can't remember them all.
Well, shaving a haircut, what is it, 2 bits? That's awfully cheap for a shave and a haircut. That must have been a long time ago.
Well, you know, 2 bits is 25 cents. 6 bits, what is it, 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits, $1? So 6 bits would be 75 cents. I have some of my audience says 2 bits, and the other half says 6 bits. Well, you just raise the price of the haircut. Just like you do.
Inflation.
I'll tell you what, I got so many of these, but I'll tell you the best ones.
What?
Now, there was a lady at one of my shows, she said,
That's what?
hey, this is my part of the show. She said, cows in the icebox, cold cream. And up there in Colorado, where I'm from, snow in the barnyard, 10 feet deep. But the best one I ever heard, this was a nursing home. This lady was 96 years old. She was standing at her walker in a nightgown, a white nightgown. She says, Henry, when I was a little girl, we used to say match down the gas tank, boom, boom. Okay, so that one, what was that? Oh, that was our Valentine's Day thing. Okay, now, Doc, people are always asking me the question, what is the difference between a fiddle and a violin? And am I supposed to, I think I'm supposed to go through my list first and then you've got one? Okay, let me see if I can find that piece of paper here. Oh, here it is.
The difference between
a fiddle and a violin. Now, there's that many different answers to that question. I'm not going to read them all to you, but I'll tell you the ones that I think are the best ones. Okay, a fiddle is a violin you play in bare feet. How about this one? Violinists have all their teeth. Oh, this one really got me in trouble once. A violinist will play as long as you pay. A fiddler will play as long as you stay. My God, they kept me 45 minutes after one of my shows. A violin sings and a fiddle dances. A violin is a fiddle with a college education. And here's my favorite one. How do you make a violinist quit playing? Take away his sheet music. How do you make a fiddler quit playing? Put sheet music in front of him. You got any of this difference between a fiddle and a violin?
You realize, Henry, that I used to own a violin shop.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so, I mean, I get plagued by that question over and over and over again. In fact, about every customer that came into my shop said, I got this Stradivarius, I think it might be the real item, and I hear they're worth upwards of $1 million now. Well, that was tedious to go through, but yeah, they always really wanted to know what is the difference between a fiddle and, well, let me I explain it to them this way. So it's about my cousin Vinny. Now, Vinny had a specialty butcher shop, and he had specialty items that you wouldn't find in other butcher shops. And he specialized in brains, and he had a display case in the front. And, you know, the customer would come in, and the first thing they'd see would be lamb's brains. And not lame brains, but lamb's brains. $1. A little further down, cow brains. $3 a pound. A little further down the showcase, violinist brains. $300 a pound. Last item, fiddler's brains. $4,000 a pound.
No way.
Yep. $1, $3, and the other animals, there was a lot more that he had, but when it came down to violinist brains, there's only $3, but fiddler brains, they're $4,000 a pound.
Oh, wait a minute. Why are the fiddler's brains so much more expensive than the violinist's brains?
You know how many fiddlers it takes to make a pound of brains? That's all the truth. What do you got? What are you doing? Oh, is that the request?
Yeah, let's do some requests.
Okay, yeah, thank you for you folks that requested some tunes, and some of you may have some pent-up requests, so hold on to them. We'll see if there's time left when we're done.
I'll tell you what, let's do some of the requests now, and then we'll finish the show, and then we'll probably have time after that. Those of you who want to stick around a little longer, we'll do the rest of the requests. Okay, is that a deal?
Yeah, we'll stick around until everybody leaves.
I'll told you, a fiddler will play as long as you stay, so as long as we got,
As long as you feed us.
as long as there's one person here, we're gonna be fiddling around today.
Well, I gotta tell you, I used to be I used to have a 7-piece band, and we toured around Arizona under the auspices of the Arizona Commission on the Arts. And I don't think I ever told you this, but this is a true story. This is not hype to make it. So the band, I was doing a personal residency, and this was actually in Yuma, Arizona. And I was going around and doing work in the schools and teaching the kids about music and the violin stuff, fiddle stuff. But the highlight of the thing was in the weekend when my band would come out and we have a 7-piece show. And so it turned out to have kind of bad weather that day. And we were supposed to have, according to the signs, a show in the high school auditorium. And well, the band came in there, they knew where to go, and they drove up and entered the back of the auditorium, and I was there with them, but because it was raining, it was kind of wet. And I got up there with the band, we got all tuned up backstage, curtain is drawn, and we're waiting. Everybody's ready, and everybody's excited to do this show. Pull the curtain, there was one guy in the audience. One guy in the audience. Well, being troopers, I told the guy, well, it is kind of a small audience, sir. You're the only one here, but we're going to do it because we're professionals. And he says, I wish you wouldn't. I'm a janitor. I just want to go home. And that is a true story.
All right, let's do a couple of these now, and maybe we'll do some more later.
Oh, there's Faded Love. Now that...
We know that, don't we?
Yeah, we know that's a famous Bob Wills, beautiful Bob Wills song. Who requested that?
Right over there.
Yes.
Anybody else ever heard this tune called Faded Love? Well, we got a few people.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to do you guys a kindness. I'm not going to sing it.
You're not gonna sing it?
No, I'll just play it.
Maybe I can remember a verse. Anyway, here we go. All right.
Got another one there? Let's see
Yeah,
that.
let's pick another one of those. You're pretty good on that, Uncle Pen.
Well, we could do this. Well, that's someone. Let's come back to that. You want somebody asked for Uncle Pen?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, we got some bluegrass aficionados in the audience, huh?
Okay.
Bluegrass? You like bluegrass?
Well,
Uncle Pen was one
gonna
of Bill
do-
Monroe's top tunes there. But
Yes.
we'll give it a stab.
But we're gonna do it in the key that I play it in.
Yeah, I know, you do it in E.
I do it in E. It's a whole lot easier. No, I used to do it in A, but I blew my voice out, so I had to lower it down to E. So, you gonna join me on this, or am I?
Yeah, I'll fiddle along.
For those of you that are not huge bluegrass fans, like the rest of you here in the audience, Bill Monroe is kind of the godfather of bluegrass music. He coined the term bluegrass music because he was from Kentucky, and Kentucky is the bluegrass state. And he played on the Grand Ole Opry with the Bluegrass Boys, and he set the world on fire. There's stories abound about Bill Monroe. He was kind of a stern man. He was very cross-eyed when he was a kid. And it was a little bit hard to get along with, but his music contribution to American culture was just unsurpassable, really. And so he wrote this signature song about his uncle Pen Vanderer. That was his name, Pen Vanderer. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but so we're gonna
Close enough.
yeah, we're gonna attempt to do it. We've not even rehearsed this together, but hey, let's see if we can do it.
Yeah, you don't mind us doing a little bit of fiddling around here today.
Yeah, about 99% of what I do is totally improvisational, except play tunes and muck around with them. And Henry does kind of the same thing. Well, that's why it's so much fun to play together, because we never know what we're gonna do.
All right, Uncle Pen.
Well, people would come from miles away, dance all night till the break of day. The caller would holler, do, side do, Uncle Pen was ready to go. Late in the evening, about sundown, high on the hill up above the town, Uncle Pen played the fiddle, Lord, how it ring. You'd hear it talk, you'd hear it sing. Well, played an old tune called Soldier Joy, then he did one called the Boston Boy. The greatest of all was Jenny Lind, to me that's where the fiddle begins. Well, late in the evening about sundown, high on the hill and above the town, Uncle Ben played the fiddle, Lord, how it ring. You'd hear it talk, you'd hear it sing. I left one for your imagination. There's another verse. Now, those of you who may be history buffs, do you know who Jenny Lind was that's referred to in that song? The
I
Nightingale?
actually don't know.
Oh, she was a fantastic operatic singer. She toured the United States. There's a movie about her. Yeah, that's the reference to Jenny Lind.
All right.
So,
Well, we got a few more tunes in the regular part of the show, so let's return to that, and then when we get done, we got some more requests here. And by the way, there's more request sheets up here on the stage. Feel free to come grab one and put your requests in the request box.
I have here. You were down Arkansas Travelers.
Yeah, that's next.
Okay, Arkansas Travelers. Well,
You know that Arkansas Traveler, that's that song they played when Bill Clinton moved in and out of the White House.
well, that's absolutely true, and he was not a fiddling president, but he did fiddle around. He was actually a sax man.
Sax or?
Yeah, he played the saxophone. He was a sax man. That's true, right? So, but actually, if you go and study your American history, you will find, and it's from Wikipedia, so you know it's true, but you will find out that back in the 1800s, Arkansas got put on the map globally in the United States and Europe because of a lithograph that was published by, let's see, who was it? Currier and Ives. Currier and Ives, they famous lithographers and art distributors, they did a lithograph of an old farmer sawing on his fiddle in Arkansas. And the thing that led up to that was a political campaign. Colonel Sanford Faulkner, Colonel Sanford Faulkner. He was bucking for office, and he was traveling around the Ozarks pushing for votes, and he got lost. He got lost, and hence this urban legend was created, where he goes up to, he's a stranger, and he rides up, and he goes up to a farmer he sees sitting on his porch sawing on a fiddle. And he asks him, how do I get, Little Rock, I'm lost, and so forth and so on. And this interesting dialogue ensues. And we thought it would be fun to recreate it for you guys. This is a piece of Americana history, but it's very, very much put Arkansas on the map. And I was talking earlier before the show to a gentleman here by the name of Thane. And that's you, right? Would you come up and help us? Well, actually, I shouldn't just ask him because there is a requirement. You have to know how to read. Yeah. Well, we do need to have somebody come up and help us with this. We have a script prepared for you to read. Would somebody like to volunteer? I'd hate to have to ask Henry.
Didn't we have another person?
Yeah, somebody else came up. There he is.
Is he still here?
Yeah, he's sitting there looking bewildered.
Look at me.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, he doesn't read.
You don't want to take, who's on beds? Let's go, Dave.
You guys know this fellow? Can he read?
Barely.
Okay.
I'll tell you in advance, this is going to be painful.
He doesn't have his reading glasses.
Dave, here is your script. Now we're gonna reenact this famous historical event. Dave, your role is to play the stranger. You're the stranger, and you ride up and you're trying to get directions to Little Rock. But just read the script. We'll my brother Ebenezer and me, we're gonna play the fiddle. And all you have to do is I'll turn to you when it's your turn. It's your turn. Just all you have to do is get real close to the mic. There.
Could you read a word? I used to be a lot taller. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be about an inch. 1 inch.
Okay.
All right. Let's see if Dave
Dave.
can cut the mustard. Go ahead and say something, anything. That's 1, 2, 3. You have to be 1 inch from the microphone.
Farmer, can you help me?
No, that's not 1 inch. This is 1 inch.
Farmer, can you help me?
All right, here we go.
Do you guys realize how long this is?
That's all right. It'll be over soon. So we're gonna be playing our fiddles, and you have to read the whole thing. Can you help me? I'm lost. Here we go.
When do we do this?
Now.
Farmer, can you help me? I'm lost.
You ain't lost. You're right here.
Does this road go to Little Rock?
Well, this road don't go nowhere. I get up every morning. It's right there. Go ahead.
What I mean is, can I take this road to Little Rock?
What do you want to do a fool thing like that for? They got a road there already.
I don't even know why I'm doing this. Oh, your turn. You already did it?
Yeah.
This is great. Okay, I'm the stranger again. Well, if I follow this road, will I get to Little Rock? Well, this is showing how dumb I really am.
Wait a second. Would you mind repeating that? I'm a little hard of hearing here.
I damn near put my eye out.
No. That's the part before.
Before I put my eye out?
Yeah.
I don't know why you'd want to
No, that's me. You're the stranger.
do a fool thing like that. Oh, that was Farmer.
You're getting stranger and stranger every minute. You can do it.
Well, if I follow this road, will I get to Little Rock? I just want to go to my chair.
Well, I don't know. I don't know, but if you, yeah, you know, you'll come to a great big rock on the other side of that creek.
The creek looks mighty deep. Do you think I can afford it? I didn't even want to buy it. Do you think I can afford it?
I'm sorry, stranger, it ain't for sale.
I don't want to buy it. I just want to go to my chair. Can I go across to without drowning?
Here's your chair. You want to sit down?
No, I'm fine. 40 more minutes and this is about over. Where am I at now? Oh. I don't want to buy it. I just want to know if I can go across without drowning.
I don't see why not. My ducks crossed it this morning. They only come up to their hip pockets.
Tell me, Farmer, how did your
Taters. Oh, well, the taters didn't turn out at all. We had to go dig them out.
we're on this next one. That's a mighty short dress. My wife isn't wearing a dress.
Well, stranger, it's going to be long enough before she gets another one.
Have you lived here all your life?
Not yet.
Well, how long have you lived here, old timer?
Well, okay, let me explain it to you this way, stranger. Hey,
Yep.
take a look over there. You see that hill yonder?
They're all taking pictures.
You see that little hill right up yonder, not far away, but there's a shack on the top of it, and it's got a crescent moon cut in the door.
You know what I see?
And you know what? There's a Sears Roebuck catalog hanging from a nail. And you know what?
I see the exit sign. Well, where we at?
Stranger, when I moved here, there weren't no hill.
Oh, we're supposed to play.
All right. You got any more fool questions for me?
You know, Farmer, there's a great big hole in your roof. How come you don't fix it?
Oh, well, you know, when it's raining, I can't get up there and work on it. And when it ain't raining, it don't leak, so I bother.
Well, that's about the dumbest thing I ever heard. You don't have much sense, do you?
Well, I ain't lost.
That hurt. Farmer, there ain't much between you and a fool, is there?
No. Just as good.
I'll read it over, we'll get better.
All right, thanks. Great job and a great man.
Did they not say I did a
Watch
trip?
out you don't trip down the stairs.
You know, the last time I got volunteered to do something We were on a cruise, and it was a magician. This is a true story. He did his act. I left and I fell down the stairs, and they said, "Whoa, look, they made him disappear."
Okay, while he's getting his guitar out for this last number, and I'm serious, you got a bunch of fiddlers here, so if you stay, we're gonna play. But let me see if I can, oh no, I can't do it because I got my filming going on. Okay, I'll see what I can do with this one. It's called Thank God I'm a Country Boy. And it's a big hit for John Denver. And I usually play along with the song, but I can't do it right now because I've got my phone recording the show. So let me see if I can remember. Thank God I'm a country boy. Well, I got me a fine wife, I got my old fiddle. No sun's coming up and the cake's on the riddle, and like me nothing but a funny, funny riddle. Woo! Thank God I'm a country boy. Well, I got me a fine wife, I got my old fiddle. Now the sun's coming up and the cake's on the riddle, and like me nothing but a funny, funny riddle. Thank God I'm a country boy. And then he plays Sally Gooden at the end. Here we go. Sally Gooden. Thank God I'm a Country Boy by request, a little bit of it anyway. And so we're going to wrap the show up now. And we're going to do.
Moon of Kentucky, keep on shining.
Oh, you want to do that one?
On the one you love.
All right, let's do that one.
That's all I know. I'm just kidding.
We got a request for Blue Moon of Kentucky, which is another one of Bill Monroe's big hits. Say, Blue Moon of Kentucky, keep on shining, shine on. Oh, I just want to explain something. Fiddle players, most fiddle players can't sing while they play. So I kind of figured out how to do it, but I don't know all the words, so I just sing. I play and I sing a few words that I do know. If anybody knows the words to this song, come on up and we'll do it. We'll do
That's all
One more time.
Hey folks, I know we are at the end of our time, but would you guys like to hear Henry do, he's just really great at Listen to the Mockingbird. And Listen to the Mockingbird, if you were born in the end of the towards the end of the 18th century, 1800s.
It was more like Civil War.
Well, it actually sold a lot of sheet music, and it's in the Guinness Book of Records. I think it was the third most sheet music from that era for the Listen to the Mockingbird, and it's come to be a fiddle showpiece, and I think Henry does about as good a job as it can be done on it. As you listen to the fiddle imitate all these bird calls, because a mockingbird, you know what a mockingbird is, right? Mockingbird imitates the sound of other birds. And we used to have a mockingbird, they love to dive bomb at cats. How many of you ever had mockingbird troubles? Yeah, okay, so you know what I'm talking about. Well, you tell all them after we're gone.
I need you on the guitar.
You won't give him a guitar? Oh, okay. Well, all right, you want me right here, or you want me over there? I'm in a
wherever you want to be, but I'll get you a guitar.
Okay, but no, leave it up there.
Leave it up here.
Yeah, I'll just. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Go ahead.
Don't you think these guys are sick of us by now? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to the show. We'll do the Mockingbird, and if you haven't noticed yet, by the way, there's a couple of tip jars over here. We're poor guys, you know, so help us out if you can. And there's still request sheets, so keep making requests. We're going to be here.
I don't need any money, just those people that I always do.
Come on, I thought you said that we were going to go over across the street to Lynn's for dinner after.
Yeah, how's that place? Is that good?
Yeah. Okay, come on, we got a show to put on.
Okay.
Listen to the Mockingbird.
Gotta be awful nervous to play like that.
So while could you check the doors and the windows are coming in here? Can you use the Bob White. Whippoorwill. Robin. Little wren. I got a seagull all the way from Salt Lake City. Oh, I'm sorry, I meant to say the Salton Sea. Anyway, over there somewhere. Okay, a little seagull. And we got a woodpecker. Okay, now I got a little barnyard chicken here, but I don't know why, Doc, but the chicken is in the key of G. Can you give me a G chord there? Here's a chicken that lays an egg. There we go. And believe it or not, a chicken that lays a square egg, ladies and gentlemen. And last but not least, from Saturday morning television fame, we have Woody the Woodpecker. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woody the Woodpecker. Oh, wait a minute, Doc. I thought you were going to do. You had some bird calls that you wanted.
Yeah, you did leave off a few, but
Uh-oh, watch out. Yeah, you should fiddle and do your bird.
okay.
This Mockingbird thing is a standard of all the fiddle players. So, what am I supposed to do with this?
Folks, I'd like you to know that in addition to being a very fine fiddler, Henry the Fiddler achieved a great deal of acclaim in the early years of his life doing baby food commercials for Goober baby food. I mean, there's the Goober baby face. Well, I won't take a long time here, but if you want to just...
I want to hear your bird calls.
Okay, well, there's the cowbird, for example. And the donkey bird. And let's see, what else do I... There is a horse bird. No. There, well,
I
there's
thought you had 4 of them.
there's a jailbird. And of course, the last one is appropriate for this because there's so many beautiful ladies here. It's called the wolf bird. That's it. That's all I know.
Well, okay. How about Woody the Woodpecker? Did I already do it?
2 woodbirds.
All right, that's good. All right, let's hear it. Clap your hands and tap your toes. Faster.
Actually, that was a great audience. I really
Hey, Fiesta, you've been great. And
We hope we do see you in the future.
we're
But
not
if we
running
miss
off.
you in the future, we'll look for you in the pasture.
We got more requests. Thank you. I think there's another whistle out there somewhere. Thank you. We got more of your requests, and we're going to stick around as long as you want to hear some good fiddle play. All right?
You did. Yeah, he said he's going to go wrestle up to people. Yeah.
Oh, this is it. You brought the whole part. You know what? When Glenda asked me to come here, I said, this looks fun. How can I help you? Really? So you heard what I did, the verse that I sang? Yeah. 4 verses? Wow. Well, you know what? Hey folks, I'm serious. If those of you who want to hear some more tunes want to come up, bring some chairs up close. We'll play the rest of the requests. And as long as there's one person here, we'll be playing tunes for you. All right?
Christine, yeah, you're involved with a lot of stuff around here. Collect stuff, homeless shelters. Maybe Shirley.
Oh, thank you.
Cedar Hope. I would say Shirley. Yeah. Because I've been finding a whole bunch of it. Oh, that I've had for years, and I found out about it. Maybe if you give to me, I can drop them off. Well, I got some other stuff from Casa, so I'll just put that together. Okay, thank you. And what about that cosmetics? Oh, good. They're open. How are they good? Well, they just have.
Who is?
Yeah, you want to try the drama club? We can try the drama club. We can use the makeup for your plate. So, yeah. You know, how are they open if they have no? Because I just have them. Oh, they're open. Yeah. Or some have been like shampoo has been hard. Oh, that I can give to the Cedar Hope. Okay, so Cedar Hope, is that Shirley in there? Well, that or me, because I've done it over there. I used to do.
All right, folks. Thanks for coming. We're going to shut off the video now.